Lesson 2-3, perfect squares and square roots. This video we're going to cover what a perfect square is and then how to find the square root of a perfect square or of any number. And then we're going to simplify expressions with radicals or square roots. So first off, perfect square or square numbers are squares of natural numbers. Just remember, natural numbers are our counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. The square root is just the inverse of a perfect square or a square number. So that just means anytime you find a square root, you got to figure out what number do I multiply by itself to get the radicand. And the radicand is just a number inside the radical symbol. You can see here we have the radical symbol. The radicand is the number inside. Now every radicand is going to have two roots except for if it's 0, because 0 can only have one root, which is a 0. The two roots, one's going to be positive, one's negative, and since 0 is neither positive nor negative, you can have more than one root for a 0. Whenever you are asked to find the principal square root, that is talking about the positive root of a number. So down below you can see the first 12 perfect squares. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, and so forth. 10 squared is 100, 11 squared 121, 12 squared is 144. So the more you know the perfect squares, the easier it is to use them when you're simplifying expressions. Otherwise, you can always go back and use it on your calculator. So let's take a look at some examples. When Kayla's dog was a puppy, she built him a square pen that measured 5 feet on each side. Now that he is full grown, she is building him a pen that measures 10 feet on each side. How many times the area of the smaller pen will the area of the larger pen be? So for this one, we're comparing two pens. So the first one, we're just finding the area of the smaller pen. And so the area is going to equal, the side length is 5 and I square it. So that's going to give us 25. And the area of the bigger one is going to be a 10 by 10. If I square that, that's going to be 100. So now if I compare the two, that's going to be 100 divided by 25. That's going to be 4 times bigger. Down below, simplify each expression. So here we have 0.2 squared, which means 0.2 times 0.2. Well, 0.2 times 0.2 is going to give us 0.4. And 0.4, since I have two decimal places in the whole problem, I need to have 2 decimal places in my answer. So that would be that would be 0.04. Next, we have 3 times the negative 6 squared. So negative 6 times negative 6 is 36. So this is going to be 3 times 36. And 3 times 36 is going to give us 108. Then the next one, we have square root of 49, which is 7. Plus 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 squared is 25. And 7 plus 25 is 32. Now, because we are just simplifying these, this is going to be the principal root. So we're not going to use the negative 7 as the root of 49. Next, 100 minus 64 is 36. The square root of 36 is 6. Plus the square root of 16 is 4. So 6 plus 4 would give us 10. And in our last couple problems, here we found order of operations. We do parentheses first, so 7 minus 2 is negative 5. Then we square, which is 25, plus 4 squared is 16. This has to equal negative 5 squared, which is 25, plus 4 squared is 16. So this is going to be 25 plus 16 is going to give us 41. And 41 does equal 41. And this last one we have square root of 81 minus 1, so this is 9 minus 1, divided by the square root of 100, which is 10, plus 2. 9 minus 1 is 8. 10 plus 2 is 12. Simplify this by dividing by 4/4, and we're ending up with 2/3 as our answer. So that is our lesson on square roots, our perfect squares and square roots.